So this first section we're just going to go over perfect squares and square roots. So what I mean by perfect squares is basically the number that is square. So 1 squared, let me write it on this side for more space. 1 squared, it just simply means 1 times 1 equals 1. 2 squared simply means 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. 3 squared equal 3 times 3 equals 9. Again, it's the same process. So if I were to do 4 squared, it will be 16. And if I were to do 5 squared, it will be 25. So that's what perfect square means. So anything that is being square, multiply itself 2 times. Now, we're going to go over square roots. As you can see, I drew an arrow, meaning that there is a relationship between perfect squares and square roots. But square roots, please pay close attention to it. So, what I mean by square root is finding the root of the number that's inside. So, let's do it 1. So the square root of 1 is basically a number times itself twice that equals 1. So basically, you can do 1 times 1, or this is what you have to keep in mind. 1 times 1 will give you a positive 1, but also negative 1 times negative 1 will also give you a positive 1. So the square root of 1 will equal to a positive and negative 1. So let me do the square root of 4. So again, you have to think of a number times itself twice that will equal to 4. So for sure, from this process, we know that 2, a positive 2 times positive 2 will equal to 4. But what happened if we use negative 2 times negative 2? Well, these two will also equal to positive 4. So therefore, the square root of 4 is positive and negative 2. And I could say the same thing. The next one, the square root of 9 will equal to positive and negative 3. The square root of 16 will equal to positive and negative 4. So, whenever you have a square root of 1, 4, 9, 16, and so on, you have to remember that there are two solutions, a positive number and a negative number. So for example, square root of 1, the first solution is positive 1, the second solution is negative 1. Second example, square root of 4, the first solution is positive 2, and the second solution is negative 2. So instead of writing the two solutions separately, we can combine it as one. So again, when you're doing just the square root, just like these right here, the square root and nothing in the front, then this final solution would be positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 3, positive negative 4. So again, make sure to remember when you're doing square roots that you always have to include both solutions. And in perfect squares, it's just the numbers times itself 2 times.